I don't take me out to dinner. I don't want to just fuck.
Okay guys, you do know that when you invite a girl over to watch Netflix, we don't really want to watch Netflix. A guy just pulled this on me and he made me watch 2 movies.
I'm so mad right now because
Jenny again. Today continues to explore the reason why men are walking away from dating. This is probably the topic that both men and women are very interested. Right. Before starting, please support Jenny 1 subscriber and 1 like. And remember, comment to your feelings after watching.
Okay guys, you do know that when you invite a girl over to watch Netflix, we don't really want to watch Netflix. A guy just pulled this on me and he made me watch 2 movies.
And that guy gets the Academy Award for Best Supporting Simp in the friend zone category. But guys, I kind of agree with her. If a girl is coming over to your place and it's just the 2 of you, she's expecting some kind of bedroom fun or at least something in that category. So be a man and take charge. And if she says no, she can leave. No woman is entitled to your time and resources for free.
Thank you for pouring milkshake on my seat. Thank you for that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Ladies, I'm going to be serious about this. Don't ever do this to a man's car. There are moments when even the simplest of simps goes berserk, and you might get canceled out of existence.
You know how hard it is to be a hopeful romantic in a generation that values hookup culture more? We got situationships, ex-situationship, friendships with benefits. There's so many ships out here, I'm getting lost in the big blue sea.
Yes, you're drowning in the cocktific ocean, and you're being preyed upon by the great white Chad.
Where's the relationship boat? How did I miss that stop? Why am I not on that one?
The relationship sank in 2010 when it was torpedoed by the social media class destroyers USS Simp and USS I'm a strong, independent vessel and I don't need no crew.
Are you dumb? Like, take me out to dinner. I don't want to just fuck.
You hear that sound, sweetie? That's the crickets not giving a crap.
Starting to think
It doesn't matter what you think!
men were created to be with men.
And I think you can't properly wipe your butt with those raptor claws.
Cause all they want to do is be with their homeboys. Take trips with the boys, go shop with the boys, go eat with the boys. Let your girl ask you to do nothing. All of a sudden you stressed, you tired, but you happy with the boys.
Sweetie, if your boyfriend, who is a straight male, prefers the company of other men as opposed to you, it's your fault. Cause real talk, a good laugh with the guys will always be better than a sad lay in the dead fish position with a quarrelsome woman whose fingernails smell like unwiped poop.
I'm so mad right now because I can't stand listening to my friends complain about losers anymore. Ladies, please hear me. Please listen to me when I say this. If you are going to spend your 20s, your defining decade, your prime, crying over a guy, make it a rich guy.
Sweetie, your bathroom mirror says you don't qualify for a rich guy.
For every 22-year-old girl crying over a broke 21-year-old frat guy, there is a man out there who is willing to take you and your friends to Vegas and have you dance on a table in a club and shoot money at you with a little money gun.
What she's not telling you is that the guy is over 65, has bad breath, and after the table dancing is over, you're going to be sucking on a shriveled old Johnson that hasn't been washed since Jimmy Carter was president.
I get it. Sometimes you accidentally fall in love with a broke guy who lives with his parents. That's fine. Mistakes happen.
That's what she said when you were born.
It happened. But if you're going to fall in love with that guy, he needs to treat you well enough to make up for the time that you are losing on a yacht with a rich man. If you're in your 20s and you're dating a guy and he is not making you feel amazing every single day, or helping you with your finances, helping you with your career, helping you see the world, what the are you doing? What are you doing?
Who, me? I'm visualizing your future. Spoiler alert, it's full of cats and broken dreams.
I know that people are not ready to come to terms with this yet, nonetheless.
Let me guess, you're gonna say something stupid.
A lot of men express feeling disenfranchised with the idea of marriage these days, and commitment, and what women have to offer. And that is in no small part at all, due to the fact that the things men have learned to look for, the things that men believe they are attracted to, the things that men want in a relationship dynamic are still largely based in the historical standard that women be forced to be financially dependent on men.
I was wrong. That wasn't just stupid. It was stupid with fancy words.
and you are looking for a woman who is not dependent on you to treat you like she's dependent on you. And yes, you will be hard-pressed to find that more and more, and that's why it's not working.
Sweetie, let me hit you with some truth. We really don't want women to be financially dependent on us. We actually want our money to stay in our own pockets. And a lot of us can get the pussycat for free. So we're good. And by the way, just because you girls started participating in the workforce for the last 100 years or so, it doesn't mean you stop being financially dependent on men, which is your choice, by the way. No, it just raised the dependency bar higher. That's why a lot of women, even if they have a job and can provide for themselves, only go for guys who make 6 figures or more. But you'll never lock down a guy like that because he'll always have younger, less annoying options. So enjoy your independence, girls, because the more money you make, the less alimony men have to pay you.
Okay, so I hear a lot of ladies say, men are just so intimidated by me. And it turns out there actually might be some truth to that. So they did a study at Columbia University, my alma mater, go Lions, and they looked at men and women at a speed dating event. They asked them to rank each other on ambition, intellect, and appearance. And for men, if they thought a woman had a better appearance, as in like she was hotter, he'd want to see her again. But here's the kicker. If he thought she was more ambitious than him, it didn't matter how attractive she was, he didn't want to see her again.
Hey, I'm not surprised,
Yeah, because no man is looking to be in competition with his woman. Plus, a lot of these so-called ambitious career boss babes want to get with men who make more money and have higher social status than them. But then they treat that man like he's her employee. And no man who makes a lot of money and has high social status will tolerate being treated like an employee, especially by a lower status woman who makes less money than he does.
Bye, Felicia.
Everyone's always like, Chandler, are you and Earl gonna have a baby? Because he's literally like 50. Yeah, that's the whole point. I'm not a moron.
That's, debatable.
Okay? Having a baby with a 50-year-old and him taking care of it is like the ideal situation. They're on the same sleeping, napping, and eating schedule. Earl is always looking for an excuse to stay home or spend his own money. Like a baby is the perfect solution for that. And then I don't have to give up my life and film. Could you imagine me as a soccer mom? Ew.
You know, the funny part is some of these rich, older men who marry young ditzy women just have some kids. Usually have other women on the side. And very likely have all their fortunes set up to be placed in a trust in the kids' names. If they should pass away before the kids turn 18...
What?
Meaning, the ditzy young bimbo who refused to be a soccer mom, or wife gets nothing.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
For the girlies who are in happy, healthy relationships, how do you deal with going online, TikTok, YouTube, whatever social media, and constantly seeing propaganda that your man is secretly deceiving you, is going to leave you, is behind your back, is going to go broke and get gay, and he's on the down low, or they're literally trying to get you to hate men? How do you guys go about dealing with all these nasty negative posts that are literally trying to like convince you that your man ain't, and you're literally in a happy, healthy relationship?
Well, it's simple. If she's in a happy, healthy relationship and some random woman on TikTok tells her that she's not, and her man is actually oppressing her, or whatever the fun, bitter women say on TikTok, she's going to believe the TikTok women. Then she's going to blow up her relationship. Then she's going to watch more content from the same women just to validate her actions. And then she's going to start posting cringe on TikTok that all men are trash. And then other women will see her content and do the exact same thing. She did, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Only do this if you want to change your life instantly. But I'm warning you, it really works, so only do it if you want to manifest something like that. This is the blueprint that I use to manifest my new condo, my new car, my new apartment, my business that I've grown on social media that used to be called a little dumb business, my SP, okay? Absolutely everything, and of course my body. But like everything that I've wanted, this is the blueprint that I've used. It's called Dear Me. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a pen and paper right now, and you're gonna write a letter. It's gonna start off with Dear Me, and you are going to create an alter ego. This alter ego is going to be the version of you that you want to embody today.
You know, guys, last night, I decided that I want to be Superman. So I wrote what I wanted on a piece of paper and put it under my pillow. And when I woke up this morning, I went from 6'1" to 7 feet tall. My six-pack became a 12-pack. My eggplant went from 13 inches to 13 and 2 inches.
Massive. Sometimes they say huge.
I had all of Superman's powers. And I also had a harem of 50 tigbitty, over 18 goth girls.
Outstanding.
Now, my only problem is that the tigbitty goth girls don't have jobs, and if I don't feed them, they die. So, about an hour ago, I robbed George Soros. And then I kicked Andrew Tate out of his house and moved the goth girls in. Now, which story is more believable? Mine or hers? Let me know in the comments section.